have to get me going, man.
I'll get you going, man.
All right, get me going.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit hungover myself.
Welcome to us hungover.
Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out. I'm Randy. This is Brian.
Yep.
And man, boy, it's been. We're here to bring to you the Optimus Primal Beast Wars Transformers masterpiece, and let me just tell you, I'm enthusiastic about it. But a bit of a whirlwind of a weekend.
Why was that?
My wonderful wife, threw me a 40th birthday party, surprise party.
Nerd out!
It was a surprise. It was phenomenal. I know that some of you guys aren't here to listen about that, but like literally like flew in like friends from all over the country who came in, and I had not an ounce of an idea of this party. And when I walked through the door, I was just my mind was blown.
When the 20 of us were sitting there, and you walked down the steps and sat there for like a minute, turned around and didn't even see us. That was awesome. That was impressive.
I swear I was looking at everyone for like a good 8 minutes trying to process all these faces.
you were in shock.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah, no, it was amazing, and I'm still recovering from it because I don't think I took it easy.
No, you didn't.
No,
and nobody took it really easy on you either.
That's fine.
I didn't. I forced tequila on you.
Yeah, no, and I'm a better man for it. Yeah, a lot of tequila, but that's the way you got to roll. And then even though that was like and then yesterday my friends were still in town, a lot of them, and it was we had to do part 2, and that was really hurting. But nevertheless, I've gotten this Beast Wars Optimus Prime a while ago, and I wanted nothing but to review this thing so bad. Set you up a little bit. There are two kinds of people. Three. There are fans of Transformers, fans of Beast Wars, and then there's a small segment of people who can like both of them. I am one of those people that can like both of them. I would say Brian is not.
I definitely am not.
No.
I hate Beast Wars.
Right.
More than anything.
But I'm going to argue with you a little bit because, it's not really fair because you haven't watched the show. And I think a big part of it is the fiction.
Okay, Brian, listen. I'm with you. I prefer the transforming jets, the Godaken-style robot myself. That's my love. But you got to understand, to appreciate these Beast Wars toys, you really have to watch the show because it's these characters I love.
And we talked about that a little bit with that awesome fan-made Dinobot toy, is the fact that watching the show and being familiar with the characters and the situation is a big part of liking Beast Wars. But you were like,
but I tried back in the day.
Yeah,
and wouldn't do.
Okay,
it.
All right.
I need to revisit it.
Yeah,
I
you
need
do.
to try.
You do. Nevertheless, I was happy as pig and shit to find out that there was going to be a masterpiece Beast Wars figure, especially Optimus Primal. He was perhaps one of my favorite characters. Like back in the day, Dave Lukowski and I went to Toys R Us. Like we were both in it.
You guys were in it.
We were together.
Like it was a big part of your young adult life.
Absolutely,
for sure.
We bonded hard to it.
Yeah.
And I remember the first day we found them, and there was 2 Megatron Ultra, and then there was one Optimus Prime, and I don't know if Dave was being very nice about it and let me get it, or if I seriously just grabbed it and was like, screw it, I'm taking it.
I had one Optimus and one Megatron, and if I recall correctly, you got that Optimus Primal also, and I got the Megatron. I don't think it's fair that you got the Primal before me, but as it's your birthday week, I'm going to let it slide.
But I love that toy. I didn't even really suspect that it needed an update. And then I got a hold of this masterpiece, Optimus Prime, and all I can say is fucking home run.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, I hate Beast Wars.
You wanted to hate this thing so bad.
I was thinking shit up to hate it, so I come over Friday
to fix my computer.
To fix your computer.
Piece of shit computer.
And I saw this, and I was blown the fuck away. I felt like maybe Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. in Enemy Mine. It's team up with your enemy to survive, realize they're actually not that bad. I mean, Like, I saw this thing.
You cross party lines, man.
I cross party lines. Selling out. I'm selling myself out. I believe Nick called me spineless. Fine, spineless.
Just speaking the truth.
Yeah, but this toy is the shit.
It is phenomenal. Let me just give you a little rundown. First of all, if you haven't seen this thing, the plastic is phenomenal. The way that they incorporated the hair lines is, unless you see it in person, you can't understand how
it photographs like shit. I don't think it photographs well.
Okay.
It looks soft in pictures.
The white thighs. I'm just jumping. I'm just gonna go. Like, it feels so good. The red feels so good. His head sculpt. Now, I have his faceplate on. I do want to say, they give you 3 different heads. They give the regular TV show one, the TV show one with a smile, because he's a happy monkey,
okay.
And then one where he's like a open mouth one. The main TV show one, which is the one he comes packaged with, mine has a big scratch on the faceplate, and I don't know if I can deal with that. I just don't know if I can deal with that. Is that being anal?
Send it back.
Yeah.
I mean, or if you're gonna get another one, I mean, if this is just gonna be your beater.
I think so. I think I'm getting another one. That's how into this I am. I'm thinking about getting a backup for this toy. Faceplates are interactive. It's got a light up feature. Just check this out. I mean,
I love that.
That is awesome. And the best part about this light up feature is the light up feature just kind of fades away, and even without the light up feature, his eyes are a nice deep red. Like, they don't look empty or dead. They look awesome.
And it's easy to operate. It's like you don't have to hit a small button in a weird spot and like...
Definitely. And if you're going to buy this, get the LR44, I think they are batteries, before this comes in, because you need to put it in the head right away.
How difficult are they to get in?
It's not difficult at all. I just I unscrewed the wrong screw at first. I was so excited, but it's easy to get in. Articulation, dude, that's like a big part of it, is he's so articulated. He's like a straight up like...
I did not expect it. I really did not expect it to be this good. Yeah, man. I mean...
Just the simple fact that, like...
I wish I hated it. I'd be more interested.
I know. You know what? Dave Lukowski actually prepared all these little segments.
He was telling me about
we were going to edit in, and they're basically going to, tell you basically to screw off, Brian, you're wrong, and it was all funny stuff. And then as soon as you saw this, I was like, I texted Dave, I said, you know what? Half that stuff is not going to be usable anymore.
Guys, surrender.
Okay, Brian just texted me saying that Optimus Primal toy is actually pretty damn good. If Brian likes it, I think I'm going to lose my shit.
Yeah.
We should do a filming, we should film him unboxing.
I would love to.
I think that would be awesome. I mean, because, he's a huge fan.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be my favorite episode.
He's serious.
Like, I'm not a fan, and this toy, I'm telling you what, the next time I get a little drunk and a little bored, I'm going to Nick's. I think it might happen. It could
would buy it.
Probably, yeah.
Wow.
I
You
think
heard
so.
it first here.
It's
For
possible.
you non-Beast Wars fans out there, most of you are passionately not Beast War fans.
I'm passionate.
He is passionately not Beast War fans.
But this thing is the
He likes it. Transformation is fun. And it is easy, but know that there are some really interesting things. Like the way that the thighs flip up and rotate. Everything.
You do it?
With it. I'm not going to do it on camera. But it's super interesting. And then what you end up getting is a gorilla. Now, you have a problem with the gorilla.
I do, but
it looks good.
It's useless, but it looks sort of good. I mean, I don't have any problems with this toy. I mean, I can't get into Beast Wars because they're not my thing. It's just, I wouldn't collect them. I mean, maybe I would if I had nothing else. I don't know. But there would have to be nothing else. But the whole thing is, if anything will convince you that Beast Wars aren't that bad, this is it. Thing's cool. Makes me want it. It's cool. Like the custom one. I mean, didn't do a thing.
It didn't.
I'm sorry, it didn't. It didn't convince.
Right.
But this is holy shit. Somebody loves this guy as much as the designer loved Optimus Prime. Easily as much thought went into this than any other master. It is much. I
Yeah.
don't know if more, but somebody loves this.
Absolutely.
Somebody loves this, and they put their heart and soul in it. And it really is like an uncompromised, we're going to make this thing as good as we possibly can. Like,
you said it.
yeah,
You said it. Yeah, and I think the beast mode is great, but when it all comes down to it, like, they give you also really cool, like, you know, roar head. And then, like, again, a nice happy Prime, because Primal was pretty happy. He also comes with the swords that they beautifully painted. And they do store, you can clip them in on the back. It's not quite as cool as how the other one clipped in, like, they sort of, like, fit in. But, like, this is a different kind of product, and it's okay.
now I have a question.
Yeah.
Who is Primal? Is he Optimus Primal?
No.
Wrong.
His
So
name,
he doesn't carry the Matrix?
I gotta think I don't think so. He might be. I don't remember.
He's from the future,
Yes,
but he's on Earth in the past.
That's
Time
correct.
travels back
That's
to
right.
the past.
And he was named in honor of Optimus Prime. So yes, he's not Optimus Prime. And scale wise, he probably isn't in scale with all the masterpiece, because if he did, he would be the size of Optimus Prime's thigh, right?
Yeah, he'd be the size of like Daniel, a little bit bigger in that
a little bit bigger
suit. Yeah,
right.
And that's
But that's
a gripe
okay,
I
'cause
have.
Is
Well,
it
I
really?
No, I wouldn't want him in scale
Because
No.
you would separate those collections anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's my problem.
Right.
Is that they released this and gave it an MP. Like, it's just supposed to fit in to the masterpiece.
You wish that they would have called it MPBW1.
Something like that.
I get it.
Make it its own line, so the completest people
Mhm.
have a choice.
Well, let's talk about that, because the number system people, like, people have a real compulsive issue with numbering.
I know, and I think it's bullshit. They're wrong, but
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna get some slack on that.
but
like,
there's gonna be
there's an anal retentiveness to
Mhm.
people who, if there's a number to the toy line, if they have to
they have to
that.
have it, which it makes this almost unfair because Beast Wars and Transformers are separate.
They are separate.
They're a
They are.
completely different thing, and
I
most
agree.
fans, or at least half the fans, don't cross over. But if you're a masterpiece
Yes.
collector, completist, you have to have this. I think that's a cheat.
I can
A little bit.
I see where you're coming from.
But that's just the marketing I'm bitching
Right,
about. It has
right.
nothing to do with the toy. I'm glad they made this out of scale. I wouldn't want them that big.
No.
You know?
I think you have some valid points.
Wrong.
It makes no difference to me because I'm going to get it because I like it.
Mhm.
But I do understand the completist mentality because I have that mentality.
Mhm.
And with that said, they probably should. It deserves the masterpiece title beyond probably to be honestly. I think it might be one of the best masterpieces, if not the best. But they should have called it MPBW1 to separate the two
Yep.
because
It even has a different box.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah. And just to show, his box is beautiful. Like, I love how they use the eyeball in the back, but it's a nice small box. But the thing is Transformers and Beast Wars are the same universe, but they really do attract a different oftentimes a different audience.
Yeah, because they're different generations.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
they
for
are.
different.
Right.
This is for kids of the '90s, or sort of.
I guess so. I mean, it'd be like it's unique to its own. It is a unique universe.
Like, this is post Turtles.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
So it's sort of like, Turtles took out Transformers. They replaced Transformers.
Yeah.
And then this
yeah.
is what came after. It's a totally
It was a reboot. It was a
reboot.
total reboot.
Yeah.
of
It's
Transformers.
like, yeah, that's okay.
One I was happy with. Like,
Mhm.
I was tired of like G2, which is just like overly garish fluorescent paint repaints.
Yeah,
Some of the
some
G2
those
stuff
are
started
terrible.
to get cool. Like the tank Megatron was cool.
awesome.
But you know what? These ushered in a new Beast Wars ushered in a new level of articulation that we'd never seen before. But again, like, I understand if someone says they do not like Beast Wars as a toy.
Wrong.
I get it. But is this going to change your mind about it? I can't promise you. But I'm going to tell you that this is
It'll make you think twice.
it. This is proof.
Yeah.
This is living proof.
Yeah, I mean, I tried hating it.
Yeah.
I did. I mean, I was
You have been preparing to hate this thing
for a year.
for a year.
And now I'm considering getting it. I really, really am. I probably will at some point. Not in a rush.
No, like you're bored and you got.
Yeah, I could see it happening. I mean, it looks like,
it's so much fun and it's perfect. And just so you know, the scale wise, like, it is a difference. There is a difference to this. I love this Ultra toy, and it still remains one of my favorite Transformers because of the. I mean, I still think it looks beautiful.
Come on, this is a great toy.
And it has a novelty to it, but there's no question that this one is superior in every way. And I do want to say this. I'm a hypocrite. I have an issue with the way that Masterpiece Transformers have been going with G1 because I have a problem with them becoming slavish to the cartoon. Whereas with these Beast War ones, I prefer a certain slavish look to the cartoon.
That's true.
But I think I think I could justify that.
Well, because Beast Wars was its own creation. It wasn't made around a toy line.
You're right.
It was a cartoon that they made toys for. Where it's like the Transformers cartoon was a bit of not an afterthought, but they made it. They made the cartoon to sell toys.
Absolutely. Plus, they took out details to make the cartoon, as opposed to putting them in. Where I think
but they added joints and articulation a little bit.
That's true.
And they added dimension. When I say dimension, I mean.
What do you mean by that?
No, they added proportions that I liked. Like
a
lot of the cartoon proportions I like more than the toy.
I understand that.
Like a G1 Prime.
Like Sunstreaker's legs were really far apart in the toy. I do understand.
Yeah, and I mean, and I think they did what they could, and I mean, but I love it when they go for the cartoon accuracy. But
I like when they are inspired by the cartoon for G1, but like I haven't seen it yet. But when I look at Inferno and I look at looks like they took out details to match that. That's where I have the problem. But with this Beast Wars, again, I like the slavish design to the show. Can I tell you something? I'm pretty sure this is only November. I think this is my toy of the year. And there's a question here. Is it my toy of the year because I love the character of Optimus Primal so much? Or is it because it's deserving of toy of the year? And I think there's a little bit both of that. Now, I'm not crowning him yet.
This is going to make a lot of people's lists. I mean, I think this is going to go down as a legendary toy. Like,
I'm with you.
I really do. It's that good.
You heard it there, man. Like, that's serious for you to say that. That really is serious.
Yeah, and like I said, it's not my thing, so to speak, but it's almost like if you're a toy guy into transforming robots, it's one of those things you almost gotta have. If you're doing the modern thing, he's got to represent. I don't know. That's how I feel.
I every once in a while you get a new toy or transformer or collectible, whatever you want to call it, and you just can't take your eyes off it. And then you find yourself like, I'm not saying I took it to bed with me, but maybe he was on my nightstand, for a couple nights. I really am like, I love holding it. I love touching it. It feels good. It's fun. The paint job is spectacular. I know Andy said that he thought from pictures that maybe the blue was a little too dark. I personally don't think so. I think it probably, compared to the original toy one, yeah, this is like Optimus Prime bright blue.
But it pops more in person. That's the whole thing. I just don't like that thing in pictures because it all sort of blends together.
Right.
In photos, but when it blends together in person, it really looks impressive. It's just, I think it looks it's so smooth.
It is.
Yeah, you can't see the detail of his fur or whatever the hell, and it's.
Yeah. No, I mean, the thing is, is it sacrilegious for me to display mine with the faceplate? Like, is that?
No, that's how I do it.
I know,
like
but as a fan of the cartoon, like
he never had it in the cartoon.
He had it in a couple, like I think it was actually only 1 or 2 episodes. It was like it came out and then that was it. So it exists, but definitely like if you want to represent the animated show,
how he was the most.
Yeah, this is the way you would go. Hence, perhaps why I'm getting 2 of it. It's pretty crazy. I like the size. It It's the size of a Mega. If you were a Beast Wars fan, the Mega Trans Metals. I had one, but I don't know where it is. It's a good size. It feels good in your hand, and it's priced right. I think you can get it for around $120, let's say, like give or take.
Fair.
Like that's a fair price for what you're getting. It's got so much play value. Both modes look great. Like I love how in the damn it, what is it? Gorilla mode, you can pull the legs out and then bend them over, which allows him so he can stand straight up, or he can go on all fours. Like that's just added detail.
I actually prefer them on all fours. I like them like bent over.
Yeah. I know. I am with you.
Yeah. So Motor City Toy Store, is he getting?
Yeah, he should be getting some. I imagine. I'm going to give you my absolute highest recommendation. And the last time I did this was, I think, the Dia Battles. The Diaclone Dia
Battles.
Battles.
This kills that.
You think so? Because that was my number one until this.
I think so.
Well, the difference is that, like, the Dia Battles Diaclone is so expensive.
Yeah, it's $170,
Yeah, it's
and it's like, it's cool. It does a lot of stuff, but it doesn't do anything complex. It folds and snaps.
I still love that toy.
I love it too. No, I love it too, but there's no like complex transformation or anything like. It's awesome.
Well, there could be. I mean, the that was up to you of how complex you wanted it to be, right?
Well, I'm just talking about
You're
the
saying,
mechanisms.
okay, I
in
see
it.
what you're saying.
Like this has like joints that pull out, twist, fold in on itself. I mean, it's just the Die Battles it's actually a pretty simple toy.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, it's got a lot of parts. But it's like, did you need to look at directions or anything?
Only if I wanted to like I mean, in order to part it out the way that I saw in the pictures, I mean, I sort of needed that guide. But I see what you're saying. Like, you're able to mix and match the parts in the way that you want. It's sort of like a building kit.
Exactly.
You know? And I get that. But I do love that toy.
This is a perfectly finely engineered piece. Everything has to move in a certain way. And, I don't know, you guys. Like I said, I feel like guilty.
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. This thing's incredible, and believe me, I don't want to like it.
Yeah.
I don't.
But you do. I do want to show you
Yeah.
one last thing. Is if you kind of like stick your finger in this little clip back down on here on both sides, the wrist pop up. It's just another added play feature. Like I could spend hours just doing that. Like I could do like a 35-minute video on just that. It pops up, beautifully painted. Great play feature. Does it on both hands. This is just a fun, high-quality toy. This is what it is. I can't convince you to like this if you hate Beast Wars. But I'm going to tell you, maybe you need to stop hating Beast Wars.
Love this line.
Or if you've never been into Beast Wars, you're like, man, I'll give it a try. I mean, get it.
Yeah, get it.
Like if you're even on the fence, get it.
Yeah.
Like you'll love it.
You know what makes me nervous is like they came out with that Rhinox and the like a couple of those Beast Wars Generations figures, and they were cool little figures, but it makes me nervous that like I want an entire line of Beast Wars Masterpiece now. The Rhinox and Rat Trap were good, but they are not good enough to fit in with this. And what concerns me is that they are never. I mean, will they remake those into Masterpiece?
So that's a good question because I mean, their Masterpiece is weird. They came out with Star Saber.
Yeah,
and never Victory Leo to go with it.
Right.
I mean, will they? Is that a? I mean,
that's a good
actually,
question.
I'll bet you they are because the third party ones.
Yeah, so you think that one like that starts getting a ball rolling? You're probably right. I don't know, but it's just like.
Which means they might just do a couple here and there,
Yeah.
and then you'll probably get them.
Well, Beast Wars was pretty popular in Japan.
Yeah, and it's pretty popular here.
Yeah,
I mean,
just a different generation.
Yeah, it sold well. I mean, people were into it, you know?
I can't wait till Dave gets his hands on this.
Man, I am really tempted to drive over and check that thing out, Randy.
I really can't.
Dave, you're going to have a shit attack.
He's great.
He's going to lose. This will probably be Dave's favorite toy.
Could it get him back into toy collecting?
Maybe.
But if there's one toy that could get him back into toy collection, would you agree that this is perhaps it?
Yeah. I mean, it could definitely get him collecting Masterpiece. You know?
Yeah. I mean, he
has really expensive taste.
You know what I mean? That's true. That's true.
So it's sort of like he has everything.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love this toy. I can't. I give it the highest possible recommendation I can give a toy. It's perfection. It's beautiful. I have the only possible flaw is in the gorilla mode. If you turn it around in the back, you can see some of the white. That would be the only thing that I think anybody could pick up as a negative, unless you just don't like the way that the character looks. I hope you enjoyed this review. We've been planning this review for so long.
We've been dreading this review.
Yeah,
actually. I was, because I was like, well, we're gonna fight.
Right.
I thought we were gonna punch each other.
I did too.
Right?
I thought this was gonna be like bigger than Trump versus Clinton. I thought this was gonna be some serious stuff. But you know what happened? You just got in your hand and you're like, you saw it for what it was.
Yeah, I mean, once you muck around with it, you might hate the aesthetic.
Fuck you, Brian. I'm the new toy of the year, bitch.
I sort of do, but sort of might be over it a little. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I know that this is an incredible toy, and it's making me think twice. Is all I can say. I don't know how. I mean, I would highly recommend. If that's not a good recommendation, I don't know what is. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's an awesome toy.
Well, if you have it, let us know what you think. If you, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of the I Hate Beast Wars stuff, and that's fine. And then hopefully we'll get a lot of people to say that I love Beast Wars. But please subscribe, please like, please check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And until next time,
Nerd
out!
Nerd out!